everyone, so welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do here on my channel, but I wanted to show you guys 3 summer fun activities that I like to do with my kids to keep them out of the house, keep them from getting bored throughout the summer, and they're very affordable and fun to do and everybody has a good time. So we're going to start off with summer activity number 1. The first thing you're going to need is a canvas. I get mine at Michael's. I've seen them at Walmart. You can even use a piece of paper if that's all you have. You're going to also need some washable kids paint. You're going to also want some regular tape, and you're going to want some scissors. What you're going to do is taking the canvas, you're going to use the tape to map out the first letter of their name. And what you're going to do, it might take a little bit of time. I know my son has a letter J, and that's not the easiest letter to work with, but you're just going to map it out on the canvas and then give it to them and let them paint on it. Let them get as creative as they want. If you have a child like mine who's kind of learning how to blend colors together, to concoct different colors, it's really cool to see them just kind of put colors together. They create their really own little masterpiece and they get really proud of doing something like this. And if you have a little one like mine who really just likes to put paint all over his hands and splatter around, that's fine too. Once that gets done drying, you're going to then take the tape off, and it's just going to end up being this pretty little canvas with the first letter of their name. I like to hang mine up in the kids' room. I have it on a frame, and that way they can be really proud of something that they created and they can talk about it, and my kids always love seeing it. Summer activity number 2. So this one involves something that I know I love, and I know as a kid we all loved them, water balloons. You probably have water balloons already in your house, but if you don't, you can find them in the store, and a baseball bat. This is optional, but what we do is we fill up the water balloons, and if you don't have one of those fancy things that fills up like 100 at a time, this might take you a little bit of time. All you're going to do is hand your child the bat, and if you have another kid, they can have the balloon, and they pretty much play water balloon baseball. And this is something that I've seen done before. My friends have done it, and they have such a great time. Or if you have older girls like mine, they literally just like to take water balloons, throw it at each other, kind of put it on their heads and have a really good time. And it's just really fun for all, and it's easy. Summer activity number 3. This one here is one of my favorites. Also, I know as a kid I loved bubbles, so what you're going to need for this are some cups, something to pour out the bubbles, and bubbles. Normally I get the big thing of bubbles, so I like to use this container that kind of pours out the bubbles. I know you probably may have had one of these like in your house somewhere already. I like to also get some bubble toys that I find at the dollar store. I like this method a lot more than just giving them a bottle of bubbles, because my kids tend to spill it everywhere. That way it's in a container, they get a little bit at a time, and everybody gets to enjoy the bubbles, and we don't have a sad day of no bubbles. And I literally just hand them cute little cups, and then they get the little rings, and they just have a good time blowing bubbles. This by far is my kids' favorite thing to do outside. They literally will blow bubbles all day if you allow them. So most importantly, we always want to make sure that our kids are hydrated and they have snacks while they're playing in the hot sun. So I like to put out snacks right now. Everybody's into Frozen and Finding Dory. So I found these cute little snacks at the dollar store, and Baby Bell cheeses. My kids like to call them baby cheeses, and a little bit of refreshments. I found these cute little bottles at at Michael's, and they were on sale. So I gave them some, and I put some little fruit in there, and they love it. And lastly, not to mention for the mommies, a couple of margaritas are always nice to have on hand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts on these videos. I know it's a little bit different, but I kind of wanted just to show you guys what I do in the summer. I love you guys, and I thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.